It is the last day in March 2022, and we have snow. It's not normal, but we have a little snow today. And I was thinking, and I read on Facebook, so it got on my mind again. And every time I read about this with the start of Adam and Eve, that God told them to multiply, and that it come into my mind like a small revelation for me, because I understood that what the snake did to Eve and Adam, it was that he let them understand by bite the apple that there is a sexuality in the world, and make them think like in the world, going down on the world and creep like the snake are doing on the earth. And Adam and Eve was from the beginning created to be a spirit human, and they should work together to create spiritual gods, spiritual children for God. It was not because Jesus. Something is here that make me be like confused in my brain here. It's coming in something. I don't know yet what is coming in. But as I say, Jesus, maybe it's he that is coming through. That God's Spirit was over this planet when he created. And God was creating things with his word, not with a body, but with the word. He was creating things. And with Adam and Eve, when he created them, it was to be an image of those that is in heaven. And God is that he is from the start, and he is to the end. There is no time in heaven. So what he was saying, to do the image of them that is in heaven, it's because he already had everything in a plan for us. He already knew you before you were born. He knew everything that should come to be on this planet. So when he's talking about the future, because he knows the future. So, and I don't know, maybe it was many in heaven from the start, but I don't think so. I think that he was talking about the future, and to create people, human in the spirit way, like God is a spirit, and those that is in heaven is spirits. So God was talking and created Adam and then Eve to be together to make a spirit kids, not literary with a body. It's with the spirit children, and it make me a little upset, angry. I feel God's anger in me when I hear and read that people think that Adam and Eve should create literary children. And that's why it's coming up, that question, that it was only 2 boys that was born of Adam and Eve. But it should have been spirit things, spirit children Adam and Eve should creating. Because I have talking about that before, that it was already people here, humans on earth, when God come and saw that this planet was voided and dark into the deep, because it was so evil, this planet. It was to eat or be eaten. It was war between evil and evil. And that's what we are on our way to go back to, if not something will happen. We will go back to the beginning of this planet's light coming down to this planet and make it so there is spirits people and have been spirits people. It is not only today, it have been through all the generation, people that have been messenger from God here on earth. I believe that there have been messenger in all generations, but evil people, evil inside the people have make them not come forward to be known and be listened to in so much. It was the same with Jesus. He was killed. He didn't die of old age. He was killed of religion that was not accepted him, because he didn't follow the Jewish tradition. It's not a religion. Jewish is tradition, an oral tradition. So it's kind of wrong to sit and study the books, because they should have this oral tradition talking instead of write it up and manifestate it in words, written words, when the words is coming from the Spirit. But they don't understand it. They don't want to understand it, those that study the books so very much. They don't understand that we are talking to the spirit world. We are talking to God that is a spirit, and we have to make a relationship with with our own spirit, first of all, and also have a relationship with the spirits that is around us, that most people can't see, but they affect our life. So in that way, if we hold a strong silver cord to heaven, then it's going to be much better for us. Is this depression and stress and those things is because people don't have a strong silver cord to heaven, and they don't, some maybe not have it at all. They are broken away from heaven, and it's sad for them because they have hard to find back to heaven in that way. So we need to build a strong spirit relationship with God, with heaven. First of all, God, because God is the one God, and then is small, like gods under him that do much around. It's not always God that do things for us. It's those that is in heaven that do things for us. But we should never pray to them, and we should not talk to them in that way that it is we that is talking to them. In my case, they are coming here and talk to me. That's different. I don't talk to them. I don't talk to them to have that, pull them down here to talk to me. They are coming without I need to pull them, because I am so close to heaven. And I have been up to heaven sometimes. So I can say that there is no veil between me and heaven, and the silver cord is very, very strong. And so that's the why it's be confusing with Adam and Eve, and who was born to them. But the Cain and Abel was worldly. It was the war between a spirit human and a earth worldly human. That's what it's talking about. It was a war going on this planet between those evil that was already here, because before God come and was over this planet with his spirit, he cast out the angel that he loved. The angel he threw down to this planet was one of his most loved angels. That's why it's so hard, because the fallen angel, it's almost a copy of God. So it's very hard sometimes to know who is talking and what to do, because the fallen angel knows us, the same as as God do, because he is so close to God, but still evil, and God is good. So, but it's very close to them. So we have to put on defend protection on us to not have the fallen angel on us and in us, and his children attack us the whole time. So what's the protection are is to come closer to God, to know God. And so the relationship, that you have more relationship with God than what you are with the fallen angel and he, her children. So that's the hardest, the best protection you can have. And then there is other things to protect you with. But when you can truly know, it's the Spirit on me very hard now because I say this. When you truly, without any doubt in your heart, can tell the devil that I belong to God. God is my Father, and there will never be anyone else than God for me in the first place. God is in me. I am his child. That's what you get, the total protection. But you need to come to that time when you know that you are one with God, that God and you are together, that you belong to each other and no one else can come between you. That's where you have this total protection, and that is what I want to teach you to or make you understand how to come closer to God, and who am God, and what is about heaven, and what is about the future for us, the future for our planet. Just now is it very bad for this planet, because people have no connection with God anymore. They have walking away from God. But you know this with Goliath, was it Gideon, that he had a little army, and those other had so much army. They have many military in the war, but still he was winning because he had God on his side. So that's what it can be if we come together and not let the world take over our life. So that's what I wanted to say. It's a spirit here so much. I don't know if it was this talking that he like it's coming now. Some standing with his arms like, okay, do you want to fight like that? He's standing like preparing to fight. But then he laugh and relax, and he say that we are on our way to do the war now. So they have not. They have. That's why it's so hard, because they have not started yet, really. It's why do they let the world be so evil? And he answered that it's he said that we want to have the planet be like it was from the beginning, and we start over again, that the light is coming down to this planet, and this time we are going to clean it up, definitely. I hope I say it right word. He say that it should. If I say it in other words, he say that it will not be any evil anymore on this planet, because they are going to cast them out, or they are going to change many people to let people understand. He don't need to say anything more, he say. So he's going now, and we thank him for coming. We know it in our heart that we have to be patient, because it will come, and it's not so far away. It's very soon, and as I have told you, that God say that the tribulation started in 2019. It's like with the COVID-19 it started with the first wave, and it will come more wave, and then it's come Ukraine, and then it was all this earthquake, and some places have it very hot now, and some places have very much rain, and some places is very cold, for it's not normal cold like that. So it's coming waves all over the world. So it have already started, but it's going to be 7 years from 2019, and seven years more. So we are not out from it. We are not even in the middle of it. So thank you for listening. I love you, and God loves you more.